In this video, we will discuss about power of accommodation. What is power of accommodation, and we will discuss about near point of eye and also far point of eye, and also we will discuss why human have two eyes. Okay. So what is power of accommodation? The human eye can focus objects at different distances by adjusting the focal length of the eye lens. This is due to the accommodation. Okay, so human eye can focus different objects placed at different distances, near objects or far objects, and it is possible by adjusting the focal length of the eye lens, and this is called the accommodation of the eye. Okay, so how accommodation is possible? The eye lens, this is your eye lens. The eye lens is composed of fibrous jelly like material. This eye lens is composed of or consists of fibrous jelly like material. The curvature of the eye lens is modified by ciliary muscles. The ciliary muscles, here and here you have ciliary muscles. The ciliary muscles modify the curvature. That means this curvature of this eye lens is modified by the ciliary muscle. When curvature of the eye lens changes, its focal length changes. Here curvature means radius of curvature. So if the radius of curvature of the eye lens changes, then the focal length of the eye lens also changes, because we know radius of curvature is equal to twice of the focal length. Okay, the change in the focal length of the eye lens is caused by the action of the ciliary muscles. Okay, when the ciliary muscles are relaxed, the lens becomes thin. If the ciliary muscles will be relaxed, the lens, this becomes thin. Structure will be like this. For thin lens, radius of curvature is more. Thus, its focal length increases. This enables us to see distant object clearly. So when I see distant object, the ciliary muscle is relaxed, so the lens becomes like this. Okay, but when you are looking at objects closer to the eye, the ciliary muscles contract like this. Okay, this makes the lens thick. For thick lens, radius of curvature is less. Thus, its focal length decreases. This enables us to see nearby objects clearly. Okay, so you see, for distant object, when you see distant object, this lens becomes thin. It will become thin like this. Okay, but when you see nearer object, it becomes thick like this. So when it becomes thin, the focal length will be more. Okay, the focal length will be more. When it will be thick, the focal length will be less. So focal length of this lens depends upon the relaxation of the ciliary muscle. So remember, the image is always formed at the retina. Okay. So image distance always remains same. So the object distance, by changing the object distance, the focal length of the lens is changed in accordance with the contraction or elongation of the ciliary muscle. Okay, you cannot change this image distance. So you can change this focal length of this lens in accordance to the object distance. Therefore, The ability of the eye lens to adjust its focal length to focus both near and distant objects is called accommodation or power of accommodation. Then we will learn what is least distance of distant vision or near point of the eye. The focal length of the eye lens cannot be decreased below a certain minimum limit. To see an object comfortably and distinctly, you must hold it at about 25 centimeter from the eyes. Okay, so the focal length you cannot change below a certain value. So the minimum distance at which objects can be seen most distinctly without strain is called the least distance of distinct vision. It is also called near point of the eye. Okay, for a young adult with normal vision, the near point or the least distance of distant vision is about 25 centimeter. So if you place an object at 25 centimeter from the eye, then you can see it clearly, and this is called least distance of distant vision or near point of the eye. Then what is far point of the eye? The farthest point or far point up to which the eye can see objects clearly. Okay, the farthest point up to which the eye can see objects clearly is called the far point of the eye. It is infinite for a normal eye. A normal eye can see objects clearly that are between 25 centimeter and infinity. Okay, then what is cataract? Sometimes at old age the crystalline lens of the eye becomes milky and cloudy. This condition is called cataract. This causes partial or complete loss of vision. It is possible to restore vision through a cataract surgery. Okay, now we will discuss some questions. What is meant by power of accommodation of the eye? I have told you the ability of the eye lens to adjust its focal length to focus both near and distant objects is called accommodation or power of accommodation. Next question, what is the far point and near point of the human eye with normal vision? With normal vision, the far point is infinity and the near point is 25 centimeter from the eye. Why is a normal eye can able to see clearly the objects placed closer than 25 centimeter? So why a normal eye not able to see clearly the object placed closer than 25 centimeter? Because the focal length of the eye lens cannot be decreased below a certain minimum limit. Okay, to see an object comfortably and distinctly, you must hold it at about 25 centimeter from the eyes. Now we will discuss why humans have two eyes for vision. Human eyes are positioned on the front of the heads like this. This is your right eye and this is your left eye. Our eyes are separated by a few centimeters. Each eye sees a slightly different image. This eye see a image like this, and this eye, left eye, will see the image like this. Okay, so each eye sees a slightly different image. The horizontal field of view of one eye is 150 degree. If you close this eye can see image in 150 degree. Okay, field of view for this eye is 150 degree. Similarly, field of view for this eye is also 150 degree. But the horizontal field of view of both the eyes is 180 degree. If you open both the eyes, then the horizontal field of view will be 180 degree. Our brain combines the two images. Okay, the image seen by right eye and the image seen by left eye. Our brain combines the two images into one three-dimensional image of the object. So this is the three-dimensional image of these two objects, which is generated by our brain. Okay. A three-dimensional image helps us to understand how far or how near an object is from us. Okay, that is why we need two eyes instead of one. So this is a brief idea about human eye. In the next video, we will discuss about defects of vision. Thank you.